Hello everyone, this is the Topiary Terror, and I'm here to show you how to play and some of the good points and bad points of the St. Louis. The St. Louis has a lot of guns. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 8 main battery facing one direction. You get more on the other side, which makes it 8 on the other side because of the top 2 on the deck. This one right here at the front, and there's one at the back. You see it? I don't know if you can see my mouse or not. Probably not. And then you get secondary battery, which is the smaller ones, and you get 8 on each side. So to play this effectively, you need to get in close to your enemy. Unfortunately, that puts you at a lot of risk because your armor is pretty thin. Towards the middle, it's about 100 millimeters, which is, 10 centimeters? It wasn't made as a fighting ship. It was made as an ocean liner that was converted, and it went around and drug lines, cutting up communications from the enemy. But they put a lot of guns on this, so you got to get in close. If you look at the gun stats, the firing range for the secondary battery, which you don't actually get to use, they just fire on their own, is 2.5 kilometers, and you need to be within that range, and they'll just start shooting automatically. And that's really devastating for other ships, because now you're shooting 18 or more, depending on your angle. The main battery's got 14, but on one side you get 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pardon me, 8. So you got 8 facing one direction, and you get 9 secondaries, all firing on one target. And I'll show you how to play that as soon as we get into a game. All right, we're in game, and here's the matchup. Lots of other St. Louis's. South Carolinas and the other St. Louis and Coldbergs will give me quite the difficulty. If you look at the Watake and the Samson on the right side, that's the enemy. They've got long-range torpedoes. The Samson and the Wickus are going to have to get in a little bit closer, but they're still super devastating. Got to be careful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find out where everybody's going, and then support the main group. People tend to scatter as soon as they enter, and I like to look around because I'm not too confident with this particular ship's abilities. If I'm playing a destroyer class, I just rush out, often die, but the glory is fantastic. So I think I'm going to head south and see what happens. I'm going to push pause until some action happens. Otherwise, we're just sailing around. Okay, we're chugging along here. Starting to move south. We need to get into position, so I'm going to use some of these islands on the mini-map as cover and hopefully get in close. I would really like to kill Bully 3510 in his Wickus. Killing deities is one of my favorite things. Great pastime. They can practically kill anything on the board if you let them very quickly in one salvo, which is called, I think, Devastating Strike. Now at South Carolina, as you notice, I'm staring at him because I'm more worried about him at the moment than the Wickless Bully who just died. I don't know if he's going to take anybody out with him. South Carolina is a huge threat, but Lord in the Dresden is even a larger threat because he has more firepower. So I'm putting myself in a lot of harm's way, but he's my only target at the moment. So firing off a shot, see where it lands. Starting to turn, so I'm going to have to see if I can get a little closer. He's slower than a lot of the other ships. You don't have to lead as much. Not hitting very well. I'm expecting him to continue his turn. I'm going to have to turn away now because I need to help protect my buddy. He's trying to ram him. Oh, he got hit with a torp. Hopefully I can kill him. So my little Wataki gets to live. Excellent. Now to focus back over on the South Carolina, I'm going to try and catch him on fire with a ginormous salvo. That's all the rounds at once on the main battery. I'm really frightened to get in close with him because his secondaries are more powerful than mine. And that's just the nature of the class. He has more hit points, he's more powerful. If he decides to focus on me, a few salvos and I'm dead. Okay, well, he set on fire. I'm going to try and, on the next salvo, I've switched over to AP, which should do a little bit more damage. Since he's on fire, I'm really probably not going to catch him on fire again. He put himself out, and hopefully this salvo will... Only 1,000 points. Hard to get past this guy's this armor. This should do it. Alright, so he's done. That's 2 down. Looking for an immediate target. This guy's on fire, so we're gonna see if we can get the team to focus on this guy. I just called all stations out of my range. I need to switch my guns, so I'm turning my ship into a Kawachi. That's not good. I think we both saw each other. You don't want to hit your friendly allied ship. It doesn't do that much damage, but it slows everybody down, and if you're in the middle of a fight and you two bump each other, everybody stops and turns and fires on you because you're not moving. That guy looks like he's AFK. He's just sitting there. Well, I'm going to ignore him because he's not a threat. Although it's definitely free damage. Lots of damage when you... Oh, he's not AFK. No. Couldn't reach him anyways. Alright, so now I'm racing down the line, and I think I see 4 ships on the mini-map, so one of the 2 of the destroyers are missing. Oh, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the mini-map now. Okay, so one of the destroyers, based on the angle, is over here.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Got the cat out of the bag. There he is. Alright, now I'm just sailing. Not very excited. I'm going to push pause for a minute so we don't have to sail together. Actually, what I'll do is I'll talk a little bit about the history. This ship was actually never sunk in battle. It was eventually turned over several hands. It started getting derelict, and then put onto scrap. I'm just reading Wiki, so I'm assuming Wiki's correct, because I don't have that. Could have. Here's some targets. Firing now. Hopefully I can get him. Firing before he came around that corner. Oh, I missed. Oh, he just let his salvo out right as he... Oh, nice. He almost got hit by those. Alright. I guess I'm going to have to go over and kill the South Carolina. I don't like my chances. Yeah, it was finally scrapped by apparently 2 Dutch tugs, it says. It was towed to Italy, where she was scrapped by an Italian salvage company. I wish they put down the name of the company, because maybe they have some records. I really doubt it. At that point, it was like, oh, we got a ship, and it's a lot of metal, and they just started cutting it up. I wonder what they did with the metal. You know, at that point, World War I was happening. Oh, is he still sitting there? This is so frightening. I'm going to switch over to AP, and I'm going to use this for cover. Now I'm detected. This is... Glad those weren't aimed at me. Oh, now I'm just hitting that rock. See, I got scared. So he's going to be behind that rock, I hope. I can go after the St. Louis. I really, really don't want to get that Carolina until I'm up close and I can just barrage him as best I can. He'll take me out much, much quicker than I could possibly take him out. Which is, you know, that's how it goes. Yeah, this guy's toast. I'm gonna set him on fire. Now, where's that little destroyer? He's sneaking up on me. There he is. Gotta take him out. I was hoping to get within range to kill and show you the secondary armament. This thing, when the secondaries are going off, it's so fun. Alright, so it's just one guy left, and I guess I gotta balls up and go after him. Trying to round this. So he needs to be out in the deep. We can use a lot of cover. And when you have cover, a lot of the rounds, like you just saw, hit the terrain. And if he's out in the deep, then we can't use that, and we have to approach his guns on his terms. I'll have to show. I'm not the best player out there, but that's a basic. And I think he had some team cover, and he was expecting them not to die so quickly, or kind of even. But that's it. 4 kills. Let's see how well I did. So I got 60 hits. I incapacitated something. I killed 4 and set fire twice. Cool. I'm happy with that. I know that when you're up close, you get a lot more hits. I was kind of just sailing around looking for stuff to kill. All right. Well, that was St. Louis, and this is the Topiary Terror saying goodbye. We'll see you on the next video.